Yo, Spanky, looks like you're having a real bummer.
Gee golly, today hasn't been really gosh darn peachy keen.
And why is that, Spanky?
Well, golly gee, the kids today were making fun of my name.
Well, gee whiz, that sounds really fucking messed up, Spanky.
Gee golly, they were saying, Spanky likes to spank it, Spanky likes to spank it. Gee golly, they were all being like a real Mr. Poopy Pants to me.
Hey, Spanky, turn that frown upside down. You need to be proud of your name.
Gee golly.
And Spanky, I'll let you in on another secret. There's nothing wrong with spanking either.
Gee golly, really?
That's right, Tiger. There's nothing wrong with spanking. You know what I think? It's time to learn a story about another little tyke, Ricky. I think you'll find out that Ricky learned that spanking, well, golly gee gosh darn, it's a pretty good thing.
Gee whiz.
Hey, Spanky, pretty soon you're gonna learn that all the cool kids spank. I'll make a deal with you. You're gonna have a lot of questions and comments about this movie. Why don't you hold off on all those? We'll sit through it one time, and then on the second time, Spanky, you can ask any question or have any comment you want. How does that sound, Tiger?
Gee golly, okay.
Howdy, kids. Sit back and relax. Spanky's Puppets presents the wonderfully entertaining and certainly educational Ricky Gets Caught.
Gee golly. Ricky was fapping and his mom walked in.
She certainly did walk in, Spanky.
And golly gee willikers, his mom said, gee whiz, I bet it feels good, Ricky.
She certainly did, Spanky. Well, golly gee there, buckaroo. It looks like that movie really hit home.
Gee golly.
Tell you what, Spanky, why don't we watch that movie again? This time, you can stop, ask questions anytime you want to.
Yay!
Hey, Spanky. Hey, man, we're trying to lay down this educational vibe, man, and you're off blowing grass, man. What kind of example is that gonna set?
Gee golly.
It is Spanky! Hey there, Ewans! All yous need to wise up, and yins need to listen up. Once you're done with your fantasy time, watching your It's Okay to Fondle My Little Johnson movie, just remember one thing. You want to go out and smoke your little hemp? Well, your good pal and bestest friend's Officer Puller. He'll be waiting for you, hippie potheads. Howdy again, kids. Welcome to the second showing of Ricky Gets Caught. This time with Spanky commentary. Spanky's been blowing grass all day. So that live commentary bit, well, that got complicated. So we're gonna kinda do it nuanced. We'll play a little section of the video, then Spanky will have his questions and or comments. I apologize. Kids, stay off the hemp. It will really fuck your world up.
Gee golly, where am I? Is this a marijuana trip? Spanky, come on, pal. Let's get with it. Gee, oh.
Right there, mister. Hey there, buckaroo. So you think what Ricky is doing is funny?
Well, gee golly.
Well, let me ask you a question there, Spanky. Is Ricky doing something that you've never done? That's what I'm talking about there, Spanky. What's another word for fapping?
Gee golly, flogging? Well, put your thinking cap on, Spanky. What's another term? Gee golly, what were the kids making fun of? Gee whiz, spanking. That's right. And what are we trying to show with this show? That spanking is pretty doggone cool. And what else? That all the cool kids spank. That's right, Spanky. And how are we going to send that message if you're laughing at young Ricky while he's self-touching, dude? Gee golly, I suppose I have a lot of growing up to do. I suppose you do, Spanky. But are you ready? Are you ready to put your big boy pants on and watch the rest of this show with a little bit more maturity? Gee golly, I'll try. Spanky, what we're trying to do is pretty doggone important. And gosh darn it, I need to know you're going to be a little bit more mature from here on out. Gee golly, you got it. Okay then, Spanky, let's go with the next section of the film. Well, gee whiz, Ricky was, gee golly, go ahead, you can say it. Remember, you need to approach this topic with maturity. But as long as you use your big, mature words, it's okay. Gee golly, it looks like Ricky was rocking his rod when just then his mom came in and was a serious cockblock. Spanky, is what you're trying to say is that Ricky's mom walked in while he was masturbating? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. But while we're at it, what do you think of Ricky's mom there, Spanky? Well, gee golly, she's a dish. She is a dish, Spanky. She is. Gee whiz, that's right, Spanky. But we'll have to come back to that at another time. Let's get back on with the rest of the film. Gee golly. Yeah, it feels frickin' wicked awesome. Hey, Spanky, is that all you have to say? That it feels wicked awesome? Well, gee whiz, I suppose it's also fucking creepy that she saw him jerking it, Spanky. Language and maturity. Gee golly, okay, all right. Well, that's a pretty important lesson there, buckaroo. One is golly gee willikers. We all have feelings like that. Do you have feelings like that, Spanky? It's okay, Spanky. Gee whiz. But the other thing that's important, that when he decided it was time for his special alone time, well, that was done in the privacy of his own room. Gee whiz. That's a really important lesson there, Spanky. It's okay to spank. Just sometimes it better be in the privacy of your own room. Gee golly, let's go on. Whiz, that'll be a lot of fun, talking about your sexual feelings with your mom as you're an adult. Gee whiz, shut up. Gee golly, I got a feeling Ricky's going to be in therapy for a long, long, long time. Spanky! Did you hear that voice, Spanky? That's an official voice saying that it's okay. What little Ricky was doing? Gee golly willikers, it's okay. But don't just take it from me. How about a shout out from some of your bestest pals? Hi kids, I'm Tommy, and I spank. Yo, they call me Knuckles on the street, and I dig spanking. Well now, they call me Officer Barnes. What do y'all know about spanking? I'd like to hear it, potheads. Oh, I try to be a good girl, but when a fella tells me he likes to spank, oh, it's hard. Isn't it, girls? You said it, sister. A man that can admit he likes to spank, that's the kind of man for me. Sup, everybody? It's Chad, man. I'm a recovering marijuana addict. I also spank. I'm Salvatore Bellari. And your damn Skippy I spank.
Hi, everybody. My name's Bobby. I like to spank.
I know he blows grass all the time, but I can't help myself. Spanky likes to spank. Well, 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 would you look at who just showed up to the big party? Hey there, Tiger. I got a question for you.
Gee golly, shoot.
Since you got such super duper peachy keen news, are you gonna put on those dancing shoes?
Gee golly, you know Spanky's gonna bust a move. Keep it tangible. But before all that, gee golly, before I bust a move, I want to share a little truth. Earlier today, the kids were making fun of my name, not including me in any reindeer games. But thanks to all of you, I learned my name is pretty groovy and awesome too. So from here on out, when someone tries to make fun of me for my name, I want to say, hey, look around you. Everybody spanks. And you know what? Gosh darn it, that's a pretty doggone peachy keen thing.